I'm going to try and put a little tally here. So I'm going to try and be over here. Anyways, hi everyone, it's Holly, and I wanted to talk about if I read my 2022 anticipated releases. If I haven't, do I plan to? If I did read them, did I like them? Were they great? Were they fantastic? All of those things. So I have a Goodreads shelf pulled up that I had created that is missing one book. So I'm going to do that one first before I forget about it. So that first one was Master of Iron by Tricia Levenseller, which was the sequel and final book in the Bladesmith duology by her. The first one was Blade of Secrets. And did I read it? Yes, I did. I did read it, and I gave it 5 stars. I think I liked it a smidge less than Blade of Secrets, but I still really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great conclusion. I really liked these characters. It was high stakes. The shadows between us, or whatever, we're just going to call a fluke, because every other book I have read by Tricia Levenseller, I have given 5 stars. So she continues to be right up there for me as an auto-buy author. Next is Restore Me by JL Seegars. I still don't know how to say it. Which was a book I saw on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok anymore. It is a doom spiral place for me. I have not read this. I did take it out on Kindle Unlimited, and I have not read it. I do hope to read it in January, though. That is my plan. Home and Heist, which was the Solving for Pi, Cletus and Jen Mysteries, book number 3, by Penny Reid, was not released, and does not currently have a date from what I can tell, which is so sad. Do I still want to read it? Yes. I would read anything about Jen and Cletus. Next is Cohen, book 3 in the Sabine Valley series by Katee Robert. This book was also not released. This series is, I think, kind of like permanently on hold from Katee Robert. She has a couple of series. This one, Scandalous Scions, and maybe, I think the Touch of Taboo ones are all currently on hold. So do I still want to read it? Yes. If she ever returns to it, I will pick it up and read it. Love and Other Cursed Things by Krista and Becca Ritchie. Did I read it? Yes, I did. This was a departure for them. It was a standalone. It was kind of a mystery kind of thing. Weird to describe. It's a female-female romance. I gave it 3 stars. This type of story is not, I think, their strong suit. Their strong suit is character, not plot. They know that, I think. And this really need to have a stronger plot to 100% work. Next was Electric Idol by Katee Robert, which was book 2 in the Dark Olympus series, and I did read this, and I absolutely loved it. I'm glad I continued on with this series, because this one was so good. This is a Psyche and Cupid, or Psyche and Eros retelling, which is one of my favorite story types. It's like the Beauty and the Beast story. I thought she did a great job. I loved these characters. I'm 100% obsessed with this world. Next is The Best Men by Sarina Bowen and Lauren Blakely. I did read this. I kind of have to. I'm in Sarina Bowen's art group. But I did read this. I enjoyed it. I blew through it. I read it on audio. The narrators are great. It's Jacob Morgan and Teddy Hamilton. I think they are both amazing. Next is Something Fabulous by Alexis Hall. Did I read it? Yes. I think I gave it a 2-star. I did. I hated this book with a burning passion, and I bought it, and I'm really mad about it. I will not return it because I am not that person, but I've never felt more like I wanted to. This book just did not work for me. I do not plan on continuing this series. I wrote a review. I can't remember. I don't think I ever posted it to Goodreads or not. It might just be up on my website. This book was just awful. If you did not like boyfriend material, you will not like this. And if you did like boyfriend material, you probably will still not like this. Because if you thought the characters were unlikable there, they're incredibly unlikable here. Next is The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by Axie. I did not read this. I do own it. It did come in a book box, as I predicted, which is why I did not pre-order it. It is staring at me. I do still want to read this. I just have not picked it up. Is Shenanigans, which was a new release in the Brooklyn Bruisers or Brooklyn series by Sarina Bowen. Did I read it? Of course I did. I read it on audio. This was one that really clicked with me, and I had a very weird reading year, and this was one that made me feel alive again. You know, I mean, Sarina's books often do that, but I thought this one was tons of fun. I liked the characters. This is a Married in Vegas story. Next is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I have not read this. I have not read any Emily Henry since Beach Read, but I do still want to read her books. I just like never pick them up. I think I might. I said in my like goals and wrap up video that I wanted to use my library more, and I think I might pick her books up from the library. Next is The Emma Project by Sonali Dev. Have I read it? No, because I haven't read Incense and Sensibility yet, and I need to read them in order. But I do have plans to read this in the new year. I'm hoping I will get Incense and Sensibility read in January, and then this read probably in February. I think I said this when I did my Emma Smash or Trash video. I think if any author can do an Emma retelling and make it work, it will be Sonali Dev, because I don't think it's an easy story to tell and an easy character to write. Next is Misfits Like Us by Krista and Becca Ritchie, which is the latest release in the Like Us series. It's book number 11. Have I read it? No, because I have not read Sully, Akara, and Banks's story yet. I'm just really scared to read it. But I don't want to skip it. I do want to read it. And I really do want Donnelly and Luna's story badly. I bought this. I literally own it as an ebook, an audiobook, and a physical copy. I'm done. Yes. I do own Sully, the previous 3 books as audiobooks and physical books as well. And actually Wild Like Us is my next planned audiobook read. Next is Husband Material by Alexis Hall, which is the sequel to Boyfriend Material. Did I read it? Yes. I think I gave it 4 stars. Maybe 3.5 if Goodreads would let me round down, you know. Generally, I liked this. I do not mind the characters who are like unlikable. I find them to be authentically odd. Would not want to be friends in real life, but don't mind reading them in book world. But I didn't like a lot of the conversations that were had here. Oliver is so likable. He's great. He's amazing, wonderful, fantastic. We all love Oliver, right? Luke, I didn't like how he talked to Oliver a lot in here, especially about Oliver's gayness, and it was really frustrating, and I kind of see where people are coming from now. There is going to be another book in this series. I do not know if I will read it or not. If I do, it will probably be from the library. And finally is Heartbreaker by Sarah MacLean, which is the second book in the Hell's Bells series. Have I read it? No. It is behind me, though. Yeah, I have not read this. I'm a horrible person. So yes, I haven't read it. I do still want to read it. I like Sarah MacLean's writing and her characters. I like these characters, this group of like friends and stuff. I just never picked it up. I wasn't in a huge historical romance mood for most of this year. It's not really a surprise. But yes. So those are my anticipated releases from 2022 and whether or not I read them and liked them. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.